Good morning students, hope all of you are doing well. Today I am going to discuss the revision exercise chapter 5. So this is the first question. So first 5 questions I give it to you as a homework. So today I will discuss 1 to 5 all question answer. Okay. So you check your answer is right or wrong. So now I am start from question number 1. Find the HCF means highest common factor of the following by the prime factorization method. So you see here, as I told you as before, prime factorization method means you have to only follow this method. I know highest common factor we found out by the many method. By here it is mentioned that prime factorization method, so only you have to follow by the prime factorization method. So you have to find out HCF by the prime factorization method. So first question is 64,826, 76,832 and 60,025. So this question is given. So you have to find out the highest common factor by the prime factorization method. So how can you solve it? So at first I wrote the question on my in my notebook. So you see here, so you have to follow this method, prime factorization method, to find out the HCF. So one by one numbers, you see that 64,827. So you have to find out the prime factorization, and 76,832 you have to find like this way, and 60,025. So separately I found out the prime factorization, then I wrote here. Then my aim is, because that only the prime factorization is not my aim. My aim, our aim is to find the highest common factor. So you see here that which digit are common in both three numbers. So you have to find out the digit which is both all those three numbers prime factor. So you see here the prime factors already I found out the common prime factor. So you see that common prime factor are those 7, 7, 7, 7. So 4, 7. So the common prime factor is 7, 7, 7 and 7. So now you have to find out the product of that common prime factor. So when you will get the product of that common prime factor, so that will be our HCF, means highest common factor. So thus the highest common factor of 64,827, 76,832 and 60,025 is 7 into 7 into 7 into 7. So 4 7 multiplication. So after doing the multiplication we will get 2,401. So this is our answer. Okay, so next the same question. So find the HCF of the following by the prime factorization method of these numbers. So for 46,800, 61,200, 43,200. So you have to solve this number and find out the which are the common prime factors. Okay, so same way you have to find out. So see here, so now you see this circle of those digits. So already I have circled it. So you see this, those digits are the common prime factor. So those are the common prime factor of each of that given numbers. So the common prime factor is 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 5 and 5. So see here 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 5, 5. So thus now you have to find out the product of those common prime factor. So when you will get the product of the common prime factor, that will be our HCF. So thus the HCF of 46,800, 61,200 and 43,200 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5 into 5. So after multiplication you will get 3,600. So this is our answer. Okay, so now question number 2. Question number 2, what is the question? Find the LCM. So first question was our to find out the HCF. So first question was to find out the HCF, but second question is find the LCM of the following. So here A, B, C, D 4 question is here. You have to find out each cases. Find the LCM. Okay, so how can you find out the LCM? For LCM, so you have to do the same things you will do, but here we cannot find the common prime factor. We will all those factors whatever is here, we will multiply. Okay, so you see that LCM of 2430, 1215 and 1620. So 5 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 2 into 2. So see this, all those factors you have to multiply. So then you will get 4860. Second question number B also you solve like the same way, and then you find out that LCM. See the C also and D also. So D actually I have done it separately, but if you want to do it together like this, no problem, and if you want to do it like this way, then also don't have any problems. But for one thing is that different between these two questions. See this here, actually we will simply multiply all those numbers, all those digits, but here you have to find out because if you do this together, then that 11 will divide that number will divisible by 11 also, 7 also, 13 also, because you see this 11, 7 and 30, the which cases is same, but only the difference between 5, 3, 2, 3. So you see that 3 is common, so you have to find out those things. See here 11, 7 and 13, all those cases have same, so only simply you write down 11 into 7 into 13. But you see here 3 and 3 both numbers that divisible by 3, so only 1 3 we will take, so 3 here, but 5 is alone is not divisible by 3300 or 6006, so that 3003 and 6006 is not divisible by 5, so that's why you simply write 5, and 2 is only divisible by 6006, so that's why only simply you write down 6. So that is actually difference between two methods. So it's better you don't do this one, you please follow this one, the previous method. Actually I want to show you that these methods also you can follow, but if you do not you will get problem to habituate with this method, so you leave it. Only this method, only this previous ABC, that method you just only follow. Okay, so next question number 3, find the greatest number that divides 16,135, 27,223 and 25,207, leaving exactly 7 as the remainder. So you see that this type of question already I have solved in exercise. So here say the same type of question, and also that type of question also given as an example in your book. So how can you write down? So we know by observation that divisor and quotient is equal to deviant minus remainder. So if we subtract the remainder from those numbers, so then that time that no remainders will be left. Okay, so see here. So simply you have to subtract this number, subtract 7 from those numbers. Then you simply find out that follow the prime factorization method. After doing the prime factorization, you have to find out the highest common factor of those numbers. So highest common factor I found. So this is the greatest number that divides the 16,135, 27,223 and 25,207, leaving exactly 7 as the remainder. Okay, so hope you can understand. So only you have to subtract the remainder from the deviants. Then you simply follow the prime factorization method and how to find out the highest common factor. So that way you can find out the greatest number that is divides those numbers and exactly 7 as the remainder. Okay, leave 7 exactly 7 as the remainder. So question number 4, find the smallest number which when divided by 66, 99 and 88 leaves exactly 6 as a remainder. So for this one, the previous one was greatest number, so we have to, the previous one was to find the greatest number, but here the find the smallest number. So that previous question was greatest number, so that's why we found out HCF, but here the smallest number, so we find out the LCM, so lowest common multiple. Okay, so the lowest common multiple of 66, 99 and 88 when divides by the three numbers will leave no remainder. So you simply do that do this method and find out the LCM. So the LCM of 66, 99 and 88 is 11 into 2 into 3 into 2 into 2 into 3. So then you will get 792. Thus 792, if we add the remainder on this LCM, that then we will get the number that is divided by 66, 99 and 88. That time that leave exactly 6 as a remainder. So if we add that remainder with those with the LCM, that number is when divided by those numbers, three numbers, then the 6 exactly leaves 6 as a remainder. So simply you do like this. Thus 792 is our LCM plus 6 as our remainder. So here we are adding, so then we will get 798 when divided by 66, 99 and 88 will leave exactly 6 as a remainder. Okay, so last question number 5. An army officer has to form equal rows of 15 or 20 soldiers. What is the minimum number of soldiers that the officer will need? So how many minimum number of soldiers that the officer will need to make a equal rows of 15 or 20 soldiers? So the LCM of 15 and 20 is the minimum number of soldiers that the officer needed. So only you have to find out the LCM of 15 and 20. So 15 and 20 LCM equals to, the LCM of 15 and 20 is equal to 5 into 2 into 2 into 2. So after multiplication we will get 60. So minimum, thus the 60 soldiers is the minimum number of soldiers that the officer will need. So that officer will need only 60 soldiers to make a equal rows of 15 or 20 soldiers. Okay, so hope you can understand how to solve these questions. So you please check your answer is correct or wrong, you match with my answer. And that last part of this exercise from 6 to 10, so these 5 questions I am giving you as a homework. You please do in your classwork copy 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these 5 questions I am giving you as a homework. You please do in your classwork copy. And next day, so means on Friday, I will discuss the rest of the questions. Then after that, I will take one test on this chapter 5. Okay. So hope all of you can understand. Thank you students. Bye. Take care.